There's Petco Park on a fine night for baseball here on the show. It'll be the youngsters with the chance to shine here, the futures game between the World team and the United States team. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Coming to the plate now, Catfish Brown, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Batting fourth,
Eric Allison steps in with one in, one out, and one on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Runner goes. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball four, and it's first and second now with one away.
Early struggles here with the
digging in the switch hitter, Andy Whitlock, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Has to be. Now both runners on the move. On the ground to the left side.
Well, nothing going right on the mound for him right now. This is going to be scored an infield single, and that's just going to make matters worse out there.
Kelly Epps has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded.
Yeah, I'm sure he's been watching closely here, Matt. Always feels great to get some run support from your guys.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's this club need to focus on here this evening, Steve?
Well, definitely be aggressive at the plate.
Anthony Mosher could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases juiced.
And these chances are sometimes few and far between. You got to make the most of them, and a big hit here could really change the feeling of this game.
Swing and a looper to left. Calderon is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just one run. Tough to end an inning on a better play than this as he takes this one right out of the air. We're back at Petco Park. Catfish Brown steps in now.
shortstop, Catfish Brown.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty here with two men out. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and two strikes the count now with the bases empty and two away.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one. So stepping in, number 12, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. To short. He's got it. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Catfish Brown steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Brown.
Drilled to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Stepping in, Eric Allison. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Cairo. 2 gone. Andy Whitlock gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We played 4 full. Miguel Santiago will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
And you're just not going to get a better double.
Digging in to try it again. Catfish Brown. He singled his last time up.
Brown.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Down the first baseline. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips.
Eric Allison will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the... I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. Andy Whitlock gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. 2 out here and a runner at second. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Hit to short. Brown is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stephen Lim will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. The second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Yeah, you know, he's going to head back to the dugout feeling like that was a wasted opportunity. No RBI here, even though a run does score on the play.
At the plate, Catfish Brown. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We've played 8 full. The USA leads it. Benito Reyes stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Yeah, and that's not...
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home.
Nighttime baseball now from Progressive Field here in the Buckeye State of Ohio. Tonight, the Stars are out in this minor league all-star matchup between the Eastern League's Eastern Division and the Eastern League's Western. Into the box now, Catfish Brown. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Catfish Brown.
High and deep to straightaway right. Abbott going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Oh, this guy's coming up there with an aggressive approach. He goes right after the first pitch, and I mean, he airs it out. And he'll wind up at second as they're forced to.
So striding in, number 30, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 0-1 pitch. Liner towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only one away.
Well, you got a good pitch to hit. This is out over the plate, and you know.
Coming to the plate now, Rob Casto, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
And here's just a case of a guy at the plate doing the little things to help his.
Leading off the inning, Chris Hammond, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Brown comes up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Catfish Brown. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up. He'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Julio Garcia is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth. Hit on the ground to short. Brown takes it in. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, first baseman, Alfonso.
Into the box, Victor Calderon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit to short. Brown is up with it. A spin and a throw. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Leading off the inning, Catfish Brown, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Rosas is there, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Not a lot of offense to go around in this one, but what offense we did see came from this man's bat. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. Big home.
And welcome back, everybody. Matt Vasgersian prepping you for tonight's AAA PCL action. But before we get to the ball game, let's have a look at the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Catfish Brown is in the glow.
Well, there's really not much else you can do when you're a AAA ball player trying to break into the majors than be an all-star starter. You know, obviously, he's one of the best players in the International League, and you can be sure his club knows it. You know, whether or not it has any impact on him getting a call-up is yet to be seen, though, so we'll just have to wait and see.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Sacramento River Cats and the Round Rock Express. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at...
His on-base percentage is over 400 the last 10 ball games. He's done an excellent job of finding ways to contribute, getting on base, and setting up the guys behind him for run-scoring opportunities.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Skied into straightaway right. Rosas has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. And now we'll look at the start.
He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. He knows how to stay within himself and come through in the clutch.
To short. Brown right there. On to the first baseman blanks. 2 gone now. And with that, here's a look at the River Cats on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, the defense is going to be...
Catfish Brown will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne.
Yeah, you got to put the ball in play right here. A ground ball would probably work as well, as long as you don't hit it too hard right at a corner guy.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Catfish Brown will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time.
Brown.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Jarrett Parker will get a shot here in a bases loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Smoke toward the hole, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit, and he is in there, and they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone.
This guy has certainly been a tough out so far. He follows up that home run from earlier with his 3rd RBI.
Kyle Blanks stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Boy, that's just a nice pitch right there.
Grant Green will dig in. Took a called 3rd strike his last time.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Rosas moves over, and that's the 3rd out. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and they leave the base. Catfish Brown stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. First offering on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And not in time as the 2nd run scores. And how about that, guys? He just tallied his first hit in AAA. A nice moment as we see the ball being tossed into the dugout there.
Yep, that's very exciting for him, no doubt about it. But as a minor leaguer, your goal is to be a major leaguer. So while he'll take this knock, he's got to keep.
Jarrett Parker steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ball game right here.
Drilled on the ground to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Top of the order due up in the home half. Striding into the box, Catfish Brown, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Wow, a flip to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Acrobatics that time to the bag to get this double play started. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Javier Rosas digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? On to blanks. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We've played 8 full. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Rivercats come out on top, 8-7. Good night, everybody. Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight it's the 3rd of this 4-game weekend series between the Sacramento Rivercats and the Round Rock Express. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, they got to love the production they're getting out of their leadoff hitter right now.
Catfish Brown gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Brown.
Into the windup and the pitch. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. EK, you take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
And to make matters worse, they've got to square off against one of the best pitchers in the game, so it's not going to be easy to turn things around here.
And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. And once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Catfish Brown is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jones is under it to put it away, and it's a quick 1-pitch out to begin. In now, Marcos Casilla. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver the 1-2 on its. Oh, a diving stop to second for 1.
Oh, what a great effort right there just to get an out on this play. You see him lay out to get the ball, then make a good flip to the bag to get the force at second. Wow, that's nicely done.
Stepping in, Javier Rosas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Drilled to the right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, he had a chance to put him away. Had him down.
Michael McHenry gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
High pop-up. Brown is calling for it. And the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back with more on this Saturday. Catfish Brown will stand in now. He struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far.
Brown.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but Michael McHenry will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
Hit to short. Brown scoops it up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they're giving you the run.
So a big moment here and standing in Catfish Brown, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he pops it up back behind second base. Siriaco is there for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom. Maury Gund will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Ready on 1 and 2. To short. Dirty. He's up with it. The throw. The second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
First and second, nobody out. You think you're in a great position to do some damage here in this inning. And then, the one thing that you could not have is the double play, and that's exactly what you get.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
7 runs.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Tonight, Game 4 of this 4-game weekend. Catfish Brown will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Yeah, not really a great performance for him yesterday, but that's just part of this ball game. You have to know that those rough ones are going to come up and bite you every once in a while.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. Eric Holland will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Well, anytime you hit over 400 for a 10-game stretch, you're going pretty well, and his last game was a great indication of that.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. One there.
He's out.
Back to blanks, but it's too late, and they'll settle for just the one. Into the box now, Wilson Macias, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Nobody out, runner on first. Slow roller back to the mound. To second for one. So stepping in, number 13, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he's back standing.
Just checking.
Pitch out.
Ball one,
Nothing
no strike.
doing. One and 0 pitch on the way. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now a move over to first,
he's in.
but the runner's back easily.
Simple throw over there.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. So striding in, number 13, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike one.
And, you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around. And that's a good job to start this guy with strike one.
And he'll fall behind now to 1 and 2. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Catfish Brown will stand in for the 4th time now. Still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far. They've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Macias is there, 2 down. Catfish. Brown struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And, boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Well, he just hasn't looked comfortable all night long.
Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, that's a hat trick for him now. His 3rd strikeout in the game, and I think the one thing...
And, fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
You can tell by the way these guys are swinging. They're just not picking the ball up very well.